Coming up on Sporting Dog Adventures, we travel to Huron, South Dakota for a pheasant hunt at Feisner's Lodge. It's cold, but the bird action is unbelievably high. Stay tuned for our high-flying, rooster flushing action coming up.
Sporting Dog Adventures, run boy run. Everything you need is here under the sun. Everything you need is here under the sun.
Welcome to the Sporting Dog Adventures channel. Please like our video and subscribe so you catch our 3 new videos weekly. This week's hunt takes us to Feisner's Lodge, where we are joined by Brad Heidel of Pheasants Forever. The temps are cold and it's late in the season. We had previously hunted with the Department of Tourism on private land for wild birds. Now we wanted to try our hand at one of the local lodges. Welcome to Huron, South Dakota. Brad Heidel, Pheasants Forever. What do you think of the size of that rooster?
You know what, Jeff? That is the world's largest rooster right here in Huron, South Dakota. Obviously, South Dakota, the place to go if you're going to hunt pheasants.
Now, we're going hunting later. Do you think we'll see any that size?
In my mind's eye, I know we will. And they better be that big or I won't be able to hit them.
Well, let's get on. We'll go hunt them up.
Let's get some birds.
Yeah, let's go. We headed down the road and out to our fields. We had 2 cameramen. We put one with the blockers, one with the hunters. I wanted to make sure that viewers got a bird's eye look of what it was like to hunt from both positions in South Dakota. Fetch him up. Come on, buddy. Fetch it up. Come on, Pick. Here. Get in there. You got that one down. Come here, buddy. Good retrieve, Brad. I'm proud of you. Brad's one of my favorite people to hit the field with. We always have a lot of good back and forth that keeps me laughing, even when it's colder than heck out. Rooster!
That was my toughest shot.
I shot it.
I didn't get it, no.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I shot that one. Come on. Come on, man. Once we hit the end of the field, it was our blocker's chance to shoot at some birds. Our host in the area, Danny Hoffer, now gave us play-by-play.
Sneak it out. Other hand. Other hand. Hand. Rooster!
Coming up after the break, we have more great flushing and retrieving action from our labs in the field as we continue our hunt from Huron, South Dakota. Stay tuned for more high-flying adventures after this. This training tip is brought to you by Conquest Scent Sticks.
Hi, Chad Hines of Willow Creek Kennels here with DT Systems today. And this tip, we're going to talk a little bit about developing some style and a dog that'll point for a long time. You want to have a really good whoa before you get into this. I like to use the belly collar for that too, so that'd be a precursor for this work. What we have is we have a young pheasant out here in this launcher, just upwind of him. Very important when we're testing and trialing and hunting in general. A lot of people like style. So pick his head up a little bit, his tail up a little bit. If you watch, he's drinking that scent in, he's taking it in his nostrils. I mean, he's intense. He feels good doing this. So let him feel good, don't get in a hurry. Let him hold that bird. Nice and quiet, try not to distract him. And again, if I was working on steadiness, I could hold this collar strap. Beep means bird. That bird flew off, landed. We've got another bird in here. He turned right back around, stood right back up, and we're gonna point this bird. Another thing you get with this exercise is you get a dog that'll go out and point a bird and hold it for a while. That's one thing we're teaching right now and conditioning in him. Again, I can keep that head high. There we go. Keep that tail nice and high. Becomes a work of art. And here we go, beep means bird. So we're gonna cue him up, beep, beep, bird. All right, so this session, we developed some style, some intensity. We developed him to stand longer and longer on point. He even worked on a little bit of steadiness. Killed all kinds of birds with one stone here. Now let's head back to the hunt.
Hunting on a preserve, the dogs got lots of work and plenty of retrieves. It was cold with a heavy crust on the snow, so you constantly had to keep an eye on the dog's feet. At times, it was chaotic keeping track of the dogs and the birds.
Watch them go down.
For this next part of the hunt, we had some local youngsters in the field with us. Hunts like this are always special to me when we get kids in the field. The conservation of tomorrow is formed by getting our youngsters into the sport and hooked on it today. The kids shot well, and the dogs rewarded them with some great retrieves. We always made sure that the kids were carrying their fair share of birds, and of course, we had the tail feathers hanging out. Brad, you know what? Pheasants Forever, some great youth programs. We got our buddies here. Introduce yourself, guys.
I am Zane, Sally.
I'm Jay, Sally.
You guys got to do a little hunting today. Did you have a good time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pheasants Forever, some wonderful programs. What do you guys do for youth in the outdoors?
Well, we've got a tremendous new program that we've got in place just this last year. It's called our Forever Shooting Sports Program, and the generosity of Larry and Brenda Potterfield really made that happen. We had set some goals this year to get about 8,000 kids out in the outdoors shooting and hunting.
How many do you get?
68,000.
Hit the goal.
Past year. Absolutely.
Well, we got these two youngsters out, and we got them on the show.
Yes.
They're sharpshooters.
Yes, they are.
I don't know.
You got to be quick around them.
Exactly. Zane, that one, you didn't even give it a chance. You mowed it right down. You took its wing off. You guys have a good time?
Yeah.
That's what's most important. You guys get to go in the outdoors a lot?
Yeah.
It's more fun than sitting playing video games, isn't it?
Debatable.
It was great having you guys out today.
Pheasants Forever, youth involvement in the outdoors. We got our youngsters here that were sharpshooters for us. I hope you guys enjoyed this part of the show. Stay tuned for more high-flying adventures.
And now it's time for this week's Kids Corner.
This week's Kids Corner takes us on a turkey hunt in my home state of Wisconsin. The state of Wisconsin has a mentored turkey hunt that is open to youth or new hunters. On this hunt, we go out with Jack Olson and his grandfather Steve Olson as they try to take his first bird. Prior to the hunt, all of the new hunters had to go to a meeting. There, they learned how to hunt turkey, safety, and they sighted in their guns.
There's a dead bird. Look at all the BBs you put in that baby. All the kill shots.
Once Jack and his grandpa Steve went through this meeting, they then hit the field for some pre-hunt scouting. As they were scouting early in the morning, they found a spot with a lot of birds, and man, were there the fly downs. The birds just kept coming.
There's toms everywhere. All fanned out.
It was easy to see that they had the right spot picked out. Now we just need the birds to cooperate and follow the same pattern on the morning of the hunt.
It's go day. Hey Jack, time to hit the bean field and head for a tent. Hope we see some birds today. Hope they fly our way.
The birds were on the decoy so quickly that Jack had trouble lining up on a tom. It also didn't help that there were so many birds in the area that it was hard to get a safe, ethical shot where there's just one bird in his sights.
That's too high. There he is. Get ready. Take your time. Put the bead right on his head. Ready? Now. Shoot him again. Shoot him again. Light up. Shoot him again.
Put it right on him, Jack. Wait till his head comes out.
Right there.
Oh.
Shh. No, there's no. Hang on to the stick. I think the gig's up.
Oh, you got him.
Oh, you did.
You got him.
Nice. Wow. You must have put one right on his bean. What do you think? He's bigger than you are. He really is a nice big bird.
It was great to see many generations of one family hit the field together. We'd also like to thank landowner Tom Kuslin for allowing the crew to take young Jack on his property for this hunt. Back in here in South Dakota, we finally find the spot that every pheasant hunter dreams about.
Look at them going out over there. Is this a rooster here? Wow. Feathers fell out of that thing and didn't go down. Watch him. Where the hell are they coming from? Look at that. Dick!
The opportunities you have public land. I know a couple places we ask for permission on private land, and then you have your land. There's a lot of opportunities for people to just come out here with their dogs and enjoy South Dakota.
Oh, there's a tremendous amount. Eastern South Dakota has a number I can't even tell you. It's well over 1 million acres of public land, but within 60 miles of Huron, there are 120,000 acres of public land, beautiful grassland, willows, cattails, all kinds of different things that are well marked and they're documented and mapped. You can get a app for your phone that tells you where you're at and tells you where the public hunting is, and there's just a tremendous amount of birds there. In our area, documented by Game Fish and Parks, is a minimum of 200 birds per square mile.
And you know what? A couple of those spots, I think there are several square miles condensed into one little part of the
and
trees.
that happens. That does happen. I mean, it's on the average. On the average, if the crops are all in and they're where the cover is and the snow's on the ground, you're going to have a huge number of birds in one area.
You also have some great opportunity for waterfowl. We did some goose hunting. I know you've got your wetland management areas, so there's duck opportunities. There's just a lot of opportunities. We even saw a lot of deer too.
Oh, there are deer everywhere. There are a lot of beautiful deer around, great big bucks, tremendous hunting.
Here on South Dakota, if you're looking for a great place to go and hunt, 200 pheasants per square mile. Danny, thank you very much for having us out. Stay tuned for more high-flying adventures after this.
Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
This product review is brought to you by The Outdoor Hub. With my prior career in law enforcement and now being in the wing shooting industry, I've always taken great care to protect my hearing. But sometimes when you're out in the field hunting, you can't always have earplugs in. You gotta hear the people around you, your dogs, and the surrounding environment. That's why I've decided to partner and protect my family's hearing with Sound Gear. Sound Gear gives you instantaneous protection from the sound of gun blasts. It has a 25 decibel noise reduction rating. It has up to 8 times sound enhancement, which in the field makes me feel like I have bionic ears. It's 100% digital, which maximizes your ability to monitor your environment between each shot. And the best part about them, you don't have to form fit them, you don't have to have them made specially for you, they're ready to wear right out of the box. I take the protection of my hearing as well as my family seriously. You should too. Check out this product at soundgearhearing.com. Good boy. Come on, bud. Yep. Despite the cold, the dogs we hunted over performed well and shined on those bitter December mornings. They truly stole the show. Kent, thanks for having us out to Feisner's Hunting and Guide Service.
We had a great time, didn't we?
Now, in the area of Huron, you've got a lot of opportunities, lodges, different places people can go to hunt. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
I sure can. You know, we like to think of Huron as one of the pheasant capitals of the world. We have a lot of places you can stay, both hunting lodges, and in Huron we have a number of hotels that cater to the hunters. And there's a lot of places to go, great restaurants to eat at. Huron has been known as a great pheasant destination for years, and recently we've started a program called the Rooster Rush. It's just a wonderful thing going on to promote hunting in the Huron area.
Now, as far as hunting, you can do wild hunting, you can do preserve hunting. Today we did a combination of both.
We did a combination of both today. We're at Feisner Hunting and Guide Service. Corey Feisner owns the business. He has 3,800 acres, half of which approximately is in the preserve and half of which is outside the preserve.
And when you hunt preserves, you can shoot up to 20 birds, correct?
20 birds per man per day. Correct.
And when you hunt wild, you're shooting 3.
You shoot 3.
So it's kind of neat if you can go to both. You can get that wild experience, and then you can go where there's release birds, but there's wild birds in there too. Some of those birds we shot the tail feathers on them, they were not release birds.
Right. Feisner Hunting offers both, like we've talked about, but probably 75 to 80% of the birds you normally would shoot on the ground will be wild birds.
And the best part about this, hunting with a great individual like yourself, you're going to clean all the birds for us, because that's what you do.
I might need a little help.
All right, we'll get Brad from Pheasants Forever to help you.
Yeah, I've seen him hunt and probably no better at cleaning birds than he is at hunting.
We had a great time hunting with the Huron region of South Dakota this season. Whether it was waterfowl or upland, with kids or adults, the action was spectacular. If you're looking for a great place to hunt in the Huron region, check out Feisner's Lodge at their website. And for more information on the Huron region of South Dakota, you can go to their website at hunthuronsd.com. Next week on Sporting Dog Adventures, we go on a memorable hunt that I call the bucket list. This is the first real waterfowl hunt for my 11-year-old Chocolate Labrador Retriever Dixie as we head down to Arkansas to hunt with Antonio Duckman Jones. Closed captioning is brought to you by Hadel's Game Calls. If you're looking for a future champion for the Coucher Field, contact Soggy Acres Retrievers at soggyacres.com. Remember, everyone deserves a soggy dog. That is one big rooster behind us.
That is a big rooster behind us. I believe it's the world's largest rooster.
You know what? That's the kind of rooster that you might want to brag about.
Absolutely.
If you had a rooster like that, you'd probably tell everybody, wouldn't you?
I do tell everybody.
About your rooster?
Yes.
Everything you need is here under the sun.